Look, Purple Hoser Nation, alright? I guarantee you a third place finish or above. Sometimes I treat you to a nice first.
Hey everybody, Brent Florica here, and welcome back to Sketchbook B. In today's episode, we are continuing the Dude Perfect as Superheroes series, and I'm super excited about this one. Can't wait for you guys to see it. Today, we are tackling the Purple Hoser himself, Garrett Hilbert, and I'm going to be doing him as Marvel's Fantastic Four villain, Galactus. Such a cool looking character. I was so excited. This one, I was literally nearly giggling to myself as I was drawing it because I was just so happy with how it was turning out. So I can't wait for you to see it. I chose to do a spin on, I believe it's the Ultimates version of Galactus, where he's not the destroyer of worlds, but he's the life bringer, because I thought that worked a little bit better with Garrett. Being, one who has a tendency to be cleaning things and keeping things tidy for the rest of the crew, as they'll admit as well in their videos. I thought it'd be better suited to this color scheme that I'm doing here, and I threw some purple in because, of course, it's Garrett, so gotta have some purple in there. So I decided to go with Garretus, Sweeper of Worlds, for his character name. I'm pretty happy with that one. Let me know in the comments what you think, or if you have any other suggestions. Anyway, without further ado, we're getting into the process here. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you on the other side. So as I always do, I begin with my pencil work. And this one took a little bit more time than my typical drawings, only because there were just so many details to try and iron out. I was using a lot of photo reference to try and figure out. I used some of my own posing that I did in the basement with a broom, and combined that with just some reference of the costume itself and how that all looks. I did a lot of simplifying as well. Like there was a lot more detail even in the comic book versions that I kind of left out because it just would have become a little bit too much for me. So yeah, I'm really happy with where this one came out. Then I move on to my light box. For the inking stage, I'm trying my Tombow pens for this one, the brush pens. Really enjoyed it. I used one pen for this entire inking process, and because of it's got a really nice brush tip. They're actually, I think, calligraphy pens, so you can get really nice variation from thick to thin. And it was just a pleasure to draw with. Had a lot of fun with it. And yeah, just ironed out the details around the eyes and the face. I left actually the exposed part of the face for last, because I wanted to look up some photo reference for Garrett's face to make sure I kind of, as much as I could anyway, get that shown properly. And yeah, moved on to other parts of the torso, and then working down to the legs. Galactus is a really cool character visually, just a lot going on there and stuff, and so I wanted to capture the essence of it, but a lot of what was really going to make this one pop would come later in the colors. That being said, I still wanted to try and put in as much of the detail as I could. And, I have been looking forward to this one for a while, so I really wanted to kind of give it my all and see how well this could turn out. If you're enjoying this process and enjoying this series, make sure you leave a like, and feel free to comment below with how you think it's going. Had to shift my paper a little bit because I actually ran out of space on my 8.5 by 11 rough piece of paper. With the legs, they kind of ran off the page there. So fortunately, my Strathmore marker paper is 9 by 12 inches. So there's a little bit of extra room there, and it still ended up working out in the end. I just shifted my page down and continued the feet from where they ran off the page, and everything worked out in the end, so I was really glad. I've had a lot of fun with this series so far. It's been really cool to kind of reimagine classic characters and combine them with the Dude Perfect guys. It's just a really fun channel. It's been one of my favorite YouTube channels for a long time now. And, it's a blast. I really enjoy watching them. And after my last piece, when I posted it on Instagram, I actually, Cody Jones saw his piece and told me that he liked it. And, Cody, if you're watching this, I don't know if you are, but you made my day, man. So thanks a lot for that. Just motivated me to keep going with this series and see how this all will turn out in the end. I'm really excited to put these together as a full poster. And so that's going to be coming in the next several weeks here. I'm not taking any weeks off in between with other content. I'm going to finish this series, and that way I can get the poster finished and get all of that together before moving on to something else, because I'm excited about this one. I want to see it through to the end before moving on. So I'm on the coloring now with my Copics. It's mostly, this character actually, the sort of version of Galactus that I'm doing is mostly yellow and white. However, I will end up throwing some purple in because Garrett and Galactus typically, rock the purple. So I thought it kind of fits. Just layering in a couple different shades of yellow, Y35, Y38. For this one, and also a little bit of Y17 just to give it a little bit more richness. And then I went back in afterwards with some neutral gray just to kind of add some deeper shadows in a few places because I thought it was looking a little bit flat. So did that after the video, so you have something to look forward to that you don't see in the video. And I thought that really added an extra level of depth and kind of dimensionality to the drawing. It doesn't look so flat. Really happy with the helmet and, the sort of side fin things and how all of that turned out visually. Had a lot of fun with that. And really, really happy with the result. Threw in some kind of glowy purple eyes, which isn't the easiest thing to do with traditional media. If it was digital, it's super easy to kind of add glow effects and stuff. But I did what I could to try and make that look like the eyes were glowing. And I'm actually pretty happy with how that came out. Adding my purple now. Trying to keep it so that there's still some white on the costume. I feel like that goes with the idea of, cleaning and having things being nice and fresh and whatever. After watching the Dude Perfect documentary and stuff and just seeing the kind of guy that Garrett is, I feel like we're kindred spirits. I like my work service to be very, very clean, so I feel like I can relate to Garrett in that respect. Bringing it home now, not too much left, just adding some shadow stuff with my neutral grays onto the white areas of the costume. And we're coming up on the reveal now. Really hope you enjoyed this drawing. I know I did. And we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for joining me at Sketchbook B. Hope you enjoyed today's drawing. Please leave a like or a comment, subscribe, and share this video with any artsy people you may know. My playlists are over here with more content. You can check out all the ones I've done so far, and we'll continue the series next time with the twins. See you then.